Everybody, and welcome to Monday Afternoon Raw. This is No Bones About Wrestling. I'm Asa. This is Wolf from the Wolf Den Wrestling Podcast, and
Hello.
we have a new friend today. Switch is here with us. Here he comes. There he is.
Fellas, what's
Hey,
going
how's it
Hi.
on?
going, man?
All right, man. Good to finally be with y'all, man. Wolf, Asa,
Hello.
love everything y'all doing, man. So
Thanks, man.
blessed to be on here for a chance, man.
Yeah, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Wolf, you want to run down what's on the show today?
Yes, we have CM Punk live in living color in Glasgow, Scotland. We also have John Cena and Cody Rhodes in the building live together tonight. We have Lyra Valkyria defending the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day. We have Jey Uso and a mystery partner versus A-Town Down Under. And what else do we have? We have one more thing, I think. Penta versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship tonight.
Which is weird. I looked on the Raw site and they didn't list the Penta match.
Yeah, that's where they just announced it, I guess, because it was through Twitter and
Yeah, no, they announced it like last week. Yeah, so
uh
I don't know what's up with
well
that.
no, they didn't really announce it for tonight specifically. They just kind of like
Oh, I
said,
thought they did. Okay,
yeah,
Yeah, I think they more so just hinted towards it.
yeah.
I got you.
And
I got you.
then and then today they mentioned it.
So here, before the
So
show starts, Switch, you got your own deal going on. Why don't you tell people what you got?
So, with inspiration from Wolf, Willie, Asa, Mama
Ace,
K, aka Asa, I'm sorry,
you're fine.
and K Fabulous inspired me to start my own wrestling on podcast, everything wrestling on YouTube. You can follow me on there and Facebook at Switch Lewis. And that's just about it, man. My first time really ever going live. Took me a while to get my setup, but like I said, man, I'm happy to be here with y'all, man. Feels like I've known y'all for years. Love the nasty shirt. Love
Yeah,
the
man.
nasty shirt. And Wolf, I'm already part of the Wolf Den too, so I'm signed up over there. I watched you on Old Boy the other night, so I'm
yeah,
locked in with y'all, man.
Nice,
all right.
nice. And I want to mention our friend Dylan, who's been going through some health stuff, has a procedure today. So everybody just
Oh man.
hope for the best and pray for him, and whatever you do that thing. So um, hopefully
Most
he's okay. We should be hearing from him soon, but hopefully he's going to be all right. It's not a big thing, but you know,
Yeah,
yeah, most stuff. He been going through stuff for a good week and some change now.
yeah, like a month or so. Yeah, had some heart stuff going on, so they're trying to fix it today. So hopefully it's like I said, it's a minor procedure. It's supposed to be like in and out. So hopefully that's how it works. So
Yeah, he'd be fine, man. Dylan too stubborn not to be okay.
that's the way I think too. Yeah. He's in New York. He's tough. So we're in Glasgow, Scotland
we
today.
are we are in and notably that is the home of our Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre, who did try to get on this show tonight, but I don't know if he'll be on.
He better be on it. That'll be messed up if he's not on the show.
Yeah, I
There's
mean, I
no
don't
way
know
they
where
can.
you put him on the show. Maybe you just have him show up and
Yeah.
just, I don't know, announce the attendance or something.
And of course, this is where Roddy Piper's character is from. Uh, not the real Roddy Piper, not the actor, the wrestler, whatever you want to call him, the person.
Oh, oh,
He was from Canada, but the character is from Scotland. Hence why he had no Scottish accent. But But yeah, so
Oh,
Roddy
one
Piper's
more
hometown.
thing that got announced recently is our next Hall of Fame inductees, which are earthquake and typhoon natural disasters,
That's awesome.
are officially part of the Hall of Fame. And speaking of Roddy Piper, Asa and I were talking in Twitter about the WWE posting the greatest WrestleMania matches, where they posted Roddy Piper and Bret Hart at WrestleMania 8:25 and Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens at 24.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
What?
Like,
I mean, that's no worse than the BET 15 greatest black wrestlers of all time. That list was just, oh my gosh.
that's true. It was all over the place. And
Yeah, I think like the best black wrestlers list was like only good for like the top three. Like I think like Swerve was number one, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
I don't even like
Actually,
I don't even like dividing it like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Personally, I just don't. I don't know. Like I
Oh,
get it if it was 1990 because there's only like a couple, but like now it's not even.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Exactly.
Switch. You wanna know how much more funnier it gets? Knowing what's it called? Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens is 24, and Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart at Mania 8 is 25. Guess what number 26 is?
Wait,
26. What was it?
Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at Mania 26.
Wow. I don't know who the fuck is making
26
that.
was the second one, wasn't it?
The second one, the one where Shawn retired.
Regardless, whatever for that.
I guess it's better than 25. If it was Mania 25, then that would be unforgivable.
Either way, though, 26 for that match.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is making that list, but they're not like I don't know how they're getting.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna. Oh, it's kind of like there's gonna be something. Oh, Cena's kicking off.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, makes sense.
Let's see if he's got anything more to say. Antonio, what's up, man? Watching right now. Yeah, let's go. There aren't a lot of us home in the afternoon, but I am. So, so yeah, here we go. Monday afternoon Raw.
I don't know. I feel like number one is probably gonna be like Cody versus Roman at 40.
Yeah, you may be right because
Yeah.
they're doing it like with this new history in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like kind of. I don't know. They might. I mean,
Like
They might
Roman-
preference it that way.
I
Don't
feel
do
like
it all time. Preference it with this generation.
right.
right. Like I could for like top 10, I could see like for example, like I'm not as mad about like Shawn versus Taker being a little low at 26 being a little lower because I feel like they could probably put the one at 25 like that top 10 area.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Bret Hart and Roddy Piper is not. What was it? 25th,
25.
25th? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What would you put number one, Wolf?
God, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I think, I guess for in terms of like the business and everything, like I'd understand it if they chose Cody versus Roman at 40. But I would probably personally pick Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. I Quit match, wasn't it? Or I don't
Might
know.
have been a submission match at 13.
Submission. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it might have been a submission, might have been an I Quit. I think it was a submission match because Stone Cold passed out.
Because that's what I was going to that match too. That was the match I was going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would have either been between that or I really do like that Ricky Dragon and Macho Man IC match.
That better be in the top 5. Because for many years that was considered the best WrestleMania.
Okay, it was a no DQ submission match with Ken Shamrock as special guest referee.
Yeah. For me, number one. Now this isn't based on anything except for how much I enjoyed the match. I'll go Brett versus Owen Hart at WrestleMania 10. I just thought it was. I mean, if you go back and watch that, it's just technically like flawless. That they're giving their best, both of them, and it's a great match. And Owen won, shocked everybody. Owen won.
Yeah.
So
That was a good one.
all those matches we're talking about, though, if you haven't seen those, go definitely watch them. Definitely go check them out. They're on the network, of course. So,
what was the match that you said, Switch?
Say that again.
The match that you said would be number one. I just want to check.
It was between the Bret and Stone Cold one, or I would have went with the Macho Man versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I think that was at WrestleMania 3 for the IC belt.
Yes.
Look at that. The green shirt dude is in Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's that guy do for a living? Do we know?
You want to know a funny thing? Just recently, someone on Twitter posted that they made in 2K25 the green shirt guy.
He's got to be in computers, something with computers, man. Or retired, like sold a computer company or something like that. There's no way he's traveling all these places without some real money, you know, unless he's just crazy.
Oh my God.
What?
This crowd is just outright saying shut the F up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, the dirty Scottish. No, I'm just kidding. I'm part Scottish, so I'm joking. I can say that. I'm seen as mean. Eric, how am I? I'm doing great. It's beautiful here in North Carolina. Well, it's overcast, but it feels nice at least. Went outside in the rocking chair today. So yeah, it's a good day. Hey, I left the door open so my dog can come in and out. I might have to close it. We'll see. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
This boy here.
Eric says, is this a rerun of last week's Raw?
No.
No, he's joking. Because of the promo.
Yeah.
Man, who the fuck brings a sign that says the guy behind me can't see? What if I would take that and just break it?
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
It's a big sign too.
I know what's it called? Personally, the that list regarding the whole greatest WrestleMania matches, it's weird because like they started number 50 as with Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
Then, and like what's it called? Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre at Mania 39 was like 39. I'm like, huh?
This ain't Dave Meltzer's list, is it?
Yeah. No, it's WWE's list. But I mean, we got some pretty big matches set for new matches set for WrestleMania. Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens, and
Oh, I didn't hear that. Is that official?
it is official.
I know it was coming.
And also the big triple threat that everyone expected: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk is official for WrestleMania.
Mm.
He's
I'm making a top 10 WrestleMania list right now.
oh my god.
Willie, what's up? Says John Cena's going to ruin wrestling. That'll be fun. Yeah, he said he's gonna take the real belt and leave them the spinner belt. Is that what he said?
How did you feel about that spinner belt?
I mean, it was silly, but it was fine. I mean, it fit his character, you know. So anything that can add to somebody's character, I'm fine with, really, you know, honestly. I mean, it's just like the smoking skull or like the Brahma Bull belt or
Now, see, the smoking skull belt, that thing was a thing of beauty.
true. Yeah. That was the best custom belt for sure.
You know what? I think they did this one right. The promo got it hit on last week. It got to the point, and it's not as long as it was last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, definitely. Let's see what Cody has to say. We've seen them together since Elimination Chamber? Wolf? That's a question for you. I don't
Oh.
I don't have the memory for that.
Wait, what is the question?
Have we seen Cody and Cena together since Elimination Chamber?
Last week.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh, he came out and interrupted
Yeah.
it.
I was
Last
like, is
week.
this a trick question?
Oh my God.
Last week.
Sorry, I forgot about that. I forgot. All
It
I remember
was
is Cena
brief.
doing like a 20-minute promo. Yeah, thank you, Eli. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
I don't have a good memory. That's why I write things. That's why I write things down.
I'm getting to that point now. I go in the Dollar Tree and I stand in the middle of the aisle like I know I came here for more than just this.
Yeah.
Cody's smiling. He's wearing the suit. His tie is swinging back and forth.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
No, I'm thinking about what way I'm gonna go. The normal way to go is under construction when the road's closed. But that's it. Have your shirt on.
It's on right now.
Wolf, these international crowds have been so wild for the past like 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Wolf's in the zone. He sometimes doesn't answer. Pretty bad.
I also found it hilarious that, what's it called? Last week, they they cut Jey Uso's match because John Cena went too long. I'm like, remember when they told us that that Raw would be flexible? I sure do.
Well, and today we got Jey Uso and a mystery partner taking on A-Town Down Under. So who's the mystery partner? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I think everyone is setting themselves up by thinking it's going to be Joe Hendry. I don't think it's going to be Joe Hendry. I think it's probably going to be Sheamus, in all honesty. Because what's it called? A-Town Down Under has been talking about Sheamus for weeks, so
I could see that.
yeah.
So I got my top 10. These are all from WrestleMania 1 through 15, okay? Because I'm old, so I don't want to hear
Okay.
anybody else. Anything after, I'm not even thinking about it, okay? This is in no order. Ric Flair versus Randy Savage, WrestleMania 8. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 12. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff, WrestleMania 1. Savage versus Steamboat, WrestleMania 3. Bret versus Owen Hart, WrestleMania 10. Bret Hart versus Austin, WrestleMania 13. Austin versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 14. This one may be unpopular, but Lex Luger versus Yokozuna, WrestleMania 10. Randy Savage versus Ultimate Warrior, WrestleMania 7. And Hogan versus Warrior, WrestleMania 6. So there's my top 10.
I have no problem with the Lex and Yokozuna one because it was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
The ending just blew it for me because I really felt like Lex should have won that belt.
I
And having
agree.
everybody come and lift him up like he just won when it was just a disqualification, it kind of irritated me.
Well, that was SummerSlam '93.
Oh, okay.
When everybody
Okay.
lifted him up, he won by count out because he knocked
Yeah.
Yokozuna out. At WrestleMania 10, Luger got pissed off. Mr. Perfect was the ref, and he got pissed off and put his hands on Mr. Perfect, and then Perfect disqualified him. So the both
Yep.
endings weren't very good. But yeah, Yoko kept the belt, and then later in the night at WrestleMania 10, lost it to Bret Hart.
You know, a lot of people didn't care for the Iron Man match. Like, Shawn is my favorite wrestler of all time. I thought it was a great match, but the Shawn and Bret match, a lot of people didn't care for it.
I don't get that. I don't get that at all.
Big Jim.
Let's hope not. And Daniel says WrestleMania 10's best was Owen versus Brett. Yeah, I agree. Willie said, yeah, I thought people would. He says, I disagree with Luger and Yoko being on that list because that match was nothing more. Well, you're right. Than a long rest hold. It was like a nerve grip type thing. Yeah, I think a lot of that for me is nostalgia. Yeah, it may not have been a technically classic match, but I had a lot of emotion invested. I really love Lex Luger, so that's where a lot of that comes from. It's not as good as the other 9 I listed, that's for sure. Yeah. I didn't hear anything. Did Cody say anything? I'm
No,
sorry,
I
I didn't
think
hear a
he's
word.
daring Cena to fight.
Nah, they're not touching till Mania. I can't see it.
Mm.
I cannot let you do it. I cannot have that on my conscience. Right now, I need you to see me. I need you to see all of them. And I need you to understand that your psychotic need to take this does not outweigh our right to keep it. The champ is no longer standing there. The champ is standing in the center of this ring. I see you walking away in defeated. Cena, that is how you walk away from WrestleMania. And that is how you walk away from the WWE.
I like Cody with the collared shirt open. That's very old school, you know? You don't see that. You don't see that a lot anymore. It makes me think of like the 80s, really.
NWA vibes.
Yeah. When guys would come out in like their plain clothes and do promos and stuff. We got Pat McAfee this week instead of Corey Graves. Does Penta have any chance of winning?
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think so, but I don't think it's going to be a clean finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't think it's going to be a clean finish, but I don't see them taking that belt off of Breaker yet.
Yeah, I think you're right. Daniel saying he wasn't a big Cena fan because he was over pushed. Yeah, that's for sure. And Eric saying happy birthday to the Undertaker. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, that's right. It is Taker's birthday.
Yeah. On the AEW side, it is also Christopher Daniels' birthday.
There we go.
Fallen Angel.
Former #1 indie star in the world many years ago. Wolf, your mouse.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Thank you for reminding me. I forget my audio is not, for some reason, not.
Like I said, I'm just going to send you a silent mouse.
No, I need to manually set my mic audio to my headset. I don't know why it doesn't make it default. So all right. Now we're good. We're good. But yeah, speaking of AEW, we got a lot of things made for AEW. Super Card of Honor on May 2nd for
Okay.
Honor. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bayne officially set for Dynasty. We also have, let me check real quick. For Dynamite, we have a rated FTR sit-down interview with Tony Schiavone, Brody King versus Kyle Fletcher. Also on Dynamite, Mark Briscoe versus Konosuke Takeshita on Dynamite. Timeless Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa versus Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Mark Davis. MJF giving his answer to MVP. And International Champion Kenny Omega versus Blake Christian.
In a non-title match, I'm sure. Right?
Non-title match, yes.
Daniel saying, does anyone even watch Ring of Honor? We watch the pay-per-views, or I watch the pay-per-views at least. Because they're usually... What'd you say?
You called it. Who in the chat called? Somebody in the chat called that. Willie.
Wait, was it just Jimmy? Oh my lord. Lord.
Sure.
Get some of that brotherly rub.
Mm. Does Jimmy turn on Jay and we get the Usos again at WrestleMania?
No, no, do not do that ever again.
Please, no.
No. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay.
Pat got on a kilt.
Does he really?
Yes, he does. That's how you do it. He got the kilt on.
That's what you're supposed to do. They say,
Yep.
if you're like part Scottish, you're supposed to wear it at weddings and all that formal stuff,
Yep.
Daniel said, please don't even think that. No, I was joking. I don't want to see the Usos. I don't know. Oh, I see his kilt now. Well, that's weird. I'm not seeing any commercials right now.
I was about to say the same thing. I have something in my corner that says back in
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I usually see commercials. I don't know. All right, I'll take it.
So we get to see what happens during commercials.
Hey, that's enough.
You know what? I'm completely fine with Jimmy being the partner.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Hell yeah.
I mean, reuniting one of the best tag teams of all time. That's cool.
Yes.
I had a feeling it would be. I didn't think about Jimmy, but I had a feeling it would be someone that was already on the show. Or on a show, I should say. Wolf's got his Heat shirt on.
Yes, I do.
I got my Nasty Boys Switch. You got a wrestling shirt on today?
Nah, got my hustle hard shirt on. Trust, next time I will. Look, I thought about going to get me one today, just for today too.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I gotta finish paying this bill first.
I hear you, man. I usually try and wear one, but I don't always. The only WWE shirts I have are this Nasty Boys shirt, and I got an NWO shirt, which I'm gonna count as WWE. And Willie says Jimmy and Jay should never wrestle each other again. That match was a piece of shit. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yes.
It was bad.
And I thought it was going to be a whole lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
I expected it. Have you been watching that LFG show on A&E?
Not me. Nope.
I've seen like clips of it. There's definitely some interesting parts.
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I like seeing it.
It's like Tough Enough, right? Are they trying to find a new
basically
superstar?
they're kind of like trying like helping some people kind of get into wrestling. It seems like they have this like one guy that's like on Bubba's team and also feuding with him, kind of.
Well,
Like,
I've seen that guy in a documentary not too long ago, and they really shitted on him years ago. He's been trying to get in for years, but his attitude is horrible. They have him. They have, what's the girl's name from the Alpha, Maxine Dupree? They have her fiancés on there. Evander Holyfield's son is a contestant
That's
on
cool.
there. He looks good, and Maxine Dupree's fiance looks good. Like he could be a good heel.
Is Holyfield dead? Did he die?
I don't think so. No, I know George Foreman passed away a couple of days ago.
Yeah, no. Holyfield is alive. That's my fault.
oh yeah,
62 years old.
we do have I guess a new podcast. Stephanie McMahon. What's it called? Having some different guests, having Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair. I don't know what else happened, but
That's cool.
I don't know who else was there, but yeah.
Might be interesting. WWE has like a number of podcasts. I never watch any. I spend so much time doing our shows and stuff. I don't listen to any podcasts anymore. I wish I had time to, but I just, with life and this, I don't have any time for any more wrestling stuff. Because I read wrestling books too. So Willie says Stephanie's show is not a podcast; it's on ESPN. All right, that's cool.
Oh,
okay.
I thought it was a podcast that was like on ESPN, but all right.
Yeah, when it come to podcasts, like only ones that I really listen to, and it's if I'm in the car, would be like Conrad's. It'll either be 83 Weeks or the jumps
Yeah.
they have with JBL right now. Every once in a while, I listen to clips of Jim Cornette's, but that's just about it. I used to be big on watching them things, but like you said, man, with so much wrestling going on now, I barely have time because I'm
Mhm.
just now starting to get back into NXT.
See, I never watched that. I watched AEW, WWE, and then, like I said, I watched the Ring of Honor, just the pay-per-views. Hmm.
Oh yeah, CM Punk is also one of Stephanie's guests on her show, feature show.
Does it say when that's supposed to air?
Premieres Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel says or asks, did you see Endeavor has been sold and is no longer public? I did not see that.
No, what?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Who bought it?
Big Jim still looking out his great.
8 hours ago. Some group called Silver Lake bought them.
Mm.
No idea what that is.
Wacky.
Something's going on. A lot of people selling and buying. The Celtics, the Boston Celtics just sold their franchise for $6.1 billion
That's
last week.
crazy. I know. That's crazy. That's my team, the Celtics. Always been my team.
Daggone Celtics. That Tatum, man.
He's good. Who do you
He
like?
is. They are. I'm a Lakers fan. Bron.
I can respect LeBron, but I hate the Lakers.
And it's
Like
more
they're-
so about Bron, because growing up, I don't even think I really had a team. I was more of a player favorite. Like I loved Jordan growing up. Jordan was my guy
Yeah, me
growing
too,
up. So
yeah,
I
me
rooted
too.
for the Bulls. Now wherever Bron's at, that's who I'm rooting for.
I rooted for the Bulls unless they played the Celtics. Then I was for the Celtics.
The Celtics' depth is so deep on their bench. I can see them winning again this year.
Yeah.
So apparently, the Intercontinental Championship match will be main eventing. Breaker versus Penta is main eventing.
That'd be cool. Have Penta win it, you know?
Will we see Ray tonight?
Say what?
Or is Ray going to the blue brand? Phoenix.
Oh, Phoenix is going to SmackDown.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he's definitely going to SmackDown. I don't think he should, but I think he is.
I think it's fine. SmackDown does need more people anyway, so you guys aren't hearing my mouse, right? Just making sure.
No, I will let you know.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, so we've identified the problem. It's just StreamYard never defaults my mic audio to my headset. It does it to my camera for whatever reason. So that's why you guys hear my mouse so loudly.
Well, I didn't used to tell you. I thought it was just like your keyboard. I thought it was something that couldn't be fixed, you know? So I was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? And then yeah, I
nice.
realized it's the camera. Like I was like, oh, that's why.
So look, just because of Wolf and how many times I've heard you say Wolf, we can hear your mouse or we can hear your keyboard. I went and bought one of these.
Nice. There you
It's
go.
nice and soft. Got the
Yeah, I
little
mean,
touchpad on
I
it.
have
That's cool.
this mouse here, so I also had this, but I wasn't sure what is going on. Like, why is it? Why are they hearing it? I just checked one day. I'm like, oh, that's why. Because I had my headset connected. I'm like, you guys should not be able to hear this with my headset right next to my mouth. I'm like,
Heard it loud and
oh,
clear,
that's
bro.
why mic's not connected to the headset.
It's crazy how big of a push Austin was getting when Vince was there, and now it's just like he just fell down.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's true. Unfortunately.
I don't know. He's still like a legend to me, but I think it has a lot of it has to do with the way he left.
Yeah,
Kind of burned his bridges, and I think they have penalized him for that. Yeah. And I want to remind people, WWE Weekly is usually Mondays at 6. It's going to be tomorrow, Tuesday at 6, because this show doesn't end till 6. And we're going to be talking about SmackDown, and we're going to be talking about this Raw right now. Doing the top 5 rankings and rating the matches and news and all that stuff. Tomorrow at 6. You can be there, right, Wolf?
What is the weekly?
Yeah, at 6.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
That sounds great. This match actually is looking fun.
Yeah, I agree.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jerry. We're gonna fire up in this match.
I'm sorry if I keep looking at my phone. I'm waiting for Dylan to get back to me.
You good, man? Let us know what he says, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jay realized the tag's been made. Grayson Waller is the legal man. Double team by 8 count down under. It's down for the win. Kick out again by Jay Uso. Pop up. Big bombs to the face. Down under. Certainly impressive. Grayson Waller just said this is for you, Shrek, as he has Aussie icon all over his.
Oh,
You know, before they left SmackDown, they was teasing them. I say them pronouns, pal. Grayson and Austin to be part of a Miz faction. I was kind of digging that for a second.
I don't see what would work with them. I don't see like what kind of faction they'd fit in. So they were actually teasing for a long time Austin and Grayson breaking up, and then they just
That too.
stopped. And I'm like, yeah, I think the WWE just sees Grayson and Austin as a really good tag team, and
oh, when
they're
you said
going to
Austin a minute ago, I thought you were talking about Steve Austin. You're talking about Theory.
theory,
Oh,
Theory.
that's
because
what I
there's
was. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay,
yeah.
that makes more sense now. That's that.
I don't like that. Tag finisher. All right, there's the real tag finisher. That's more like it.
I love the 3D.
Oh,
Wait, did Theory get pinned again?
Yeah.
It looked like Waller got. Oh yeah, Waller got speared, and then yeah, Theory pinned again. Damn.
It was a good
Poor
match.
Theory.
That
Yeah, it was a
was
very good match,
very
but
good, man.
Ryan
I
Ryan asking sorry, Wolf, is John Cena on the show today? Yeah, he can't. He
Yep.
did his promo at the
he
top of the
kicked off
show,
the show.
and Cody interrupted him. Yeah. It was a better, oh, I wouldn't say better promo than last week. It was more focused than last week's promo. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, sure, we got Gunther in there. Oh my God. Was he supposed to trip? I think so.
I hope so, because if that's the case, because on I want to say a house show. I don't know if it was a house show or it was live. Jay tried to go over that top rope and didn't make it last week.
Yeah. No, he almost killed himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, almost broke
Yeah,
his
it was
neck.
on Raw. It was on.
Yeah. That was scary.
Not great. Yep, there's Gunther.
I think you're a little behind, Wolf, today.
Oh, now I'm seeing Gunther beating down Jay, and Jimmy came in with a chair. Wild.
We got, let's see, 1, 2. We got 3 weeks left from WrestleMania. You think they're gonna have them to do another face-off? Well, they gotta do a face-off before WrestleMania, but they probably won't let Cena and John touch till WrestleMania. I can't see them just keep on doing promos until WrestleMania.
I think they'll fight. Yeah. Netflix, right, is not having commercials today, which is nice. Let's see. Willie says, I still can't believe Austin Theory has a WrestleMania win over John Cena. What a waste. True, yeah. I mean,
Theory is buried like for good now at this point.
See, I liked his selfie gimmick. I thought that was great. You know?
I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid.
Oh, I loved it. I thought it was great. It's what a little asshole would do nowadays. You know, it's like I beat him up, selfie. I thought it was great. Wow. I haven't seen Stephanie Vaquer very much, but she looks pretty good.
She's very good, yes. And now she holds both NXT women's titles.
That's cool.
And tomorrow she is defending both of them.
Cool.
She's pulling double duty and defending both of them. One, the NXT women's title against Jada Parker, and the NXT women's North American title against Fallon Henley, who was the previous champ. Oh, is Lyra versus Raquel next? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
European football clubs are here, including Celtic FC and Rangers FC. The European football WWE.
They just selling everything now.
Yeah. Daniel talking about Vaquer says she's good to look at too. I agree. Yeah, man. The horns are kind of weird, but they're kind of hot too. I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Amazing. Obviously, I'm not buying a Celtics or Rangers one. You don't want to be pro either. It's kind of like politics here in Glasgow. You know, you got to hate the other side. So I'll buy them all. Yes.
Ryan says, what are your thoughts on Stone Cold mentioned that he will be at WrestleMania? Do you think Steve Austin might help Cena win the title? I don't think Cena will have anything to do, or excuse me, I don't think Austin will have anything to do with it. I had not heard he'll be at WrestleMania. maybe he'll do another match. You know, had one against Kevin Owens a couple years ago that apparently is like the 24th best match ever, according to WWE. Best WrestleMania match, I mean. But I would love to see him have another match. I love Austin. He's one of my all-time favorites. So we'll see what he does. I don't know. I don't even have a guess, Ryan. Like I said, you're the one who just told me he's going to be there, so I've given it zero thought.
Yeah, I have no idea what he could be.
Yeah.
What he could be drawn up into.
Know what's fresh? A super fast connection with the short core lab. That's Wi-Fi built for streaming.
Well, now I got commercials.
Yeah.
Here, I'll be right back, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Very frustrating. Now Thompson's getting matched with a TurboTax expert as soon as today. Who files your taxes for you, so you can go about your day and get your maximum refund, guaranteed. Now this is taxes. Selling a car is a big deal. You've had some big moments. Okay, and some wrong turns. But when you're ready to sell, Car Gurus is a big help. Get multiple offers instantly, so you choose the best deal. Car Gurus, the #1 most visited car shopping site. Are you? I am Steve. In this world, anything you can imagine is possible. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. WWE is bringing 4 unforgettable nights to the Blue Line Theater in Las Vegas. WWE will take a 10-minute show. Roast of WrestleMania. NXT on the CW. It's a star-studded lineup. All running to the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. The Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Tickets on sale now.
Yep, that's gonna be a long weekend, man.
You talking about WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do Joey Janela's Spring Break pay-per-view on Friday the 18th. And of course we'll do WrestleMania on the 19th and 20th. I got a Lucha Libre lesson here. This is cool.
I wonder if it got something to do with Chad Gable.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Was raised to be the ultimate luchador. He quickly rose to the top of the heat, and for decades was the face of Lucha Libre. But after being blackballed by his jealous enemies, he disappeared without a trace.
Mm-mm.
The legend has returned to bring the honor and glory back to this beautiful sport. He is an icon. He is a trailblazer. He is El Grande Americano.
The big American, okay?
Introduction to the newest member of the Raw roster. That was El Grande, man. We have some physical similarities, but guys, it's not me. Okay, I don't have the energy to argue with you about it tonight. Someone on the way over here got me sick. Fortunately, I can't. This is doctors. It's legit. What is this? Can you turn? Really? You know what? It's okay. We don't have match. Well, she loves hypercross. Oh, what guys? We don't have Rick, if you let me finish, I was going to suggest that since I'm out tonight, why doesn't Bradley take on the new guy, El Grande Americano? See what he's got. looks like my hands are tied. Obviously, it's what years I get it. I understand. Tradition, you can't be. You know what?
Oh yeah. Also, we're I forgot we're supposed to get Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable tonight, or I guess maybe it's El Grande Americano, maybe.
So let me see here. Willie says Stone Cold lives in Nevada, so the smart money is on a WrestleMania appearance. Yeah. And Daniel says, guess Trump won't like WWE because they said Gulf of Mexico. And Willie says Grande Americano sounds like a Starbucks order. True?
Let's get the cameos in. Who all there? Well, that was it.
Scottish guy from Tiny Reindeer on Netflix.
Baby reindeer, but yeah.
Oh, Baby Reindeer. Thank you. Yes. Sorry. About a woman who stalks a bartender. It's about a big fat woman who stalks a skinny bartender. It's not very good. But people seem to really like it. But so I'm gonna show up tomorrow clean shaven, so don't be afraid, Wolf. It's just me, okay?
No, the mustache is going.
Yeah, it has to. I gotta go see about a job. Yeah, I'm debating it. I'm debating it.
Good luck, bro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, everything. I mean, that's why I'm home at 4 in the afternoon. You know.
See, we just start getting used to the mustache, man.
I may keep it. We'll see. Everything else has to go though, but
Well,
I may keep it. I've been growing it, so maybe just I don't know. Maybe just go with it.
oh
Yep,
yeah,
I'll
I just
waiting for
remembered.
you to get the little twist up and everything.
I just remembered. Fightful did report today, like before Raw, plans regarding the Intercontinental Championship.
Mhm.
I don't know if you want me to reveal it
Yeah,
now
go for it.
or okay. So
Go
this
for it.
might okay. So it might maybe reveal things from today, but I don't know. Like based on educated guesses. The plan is for a four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania between Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio.
All right. I like the sound of that.
I can get with that. You got storyline right there with Dom and Finn.
Yeah.
They need to go ahead on and give Finn that daggone belt. Finn been putting in work, and I feel he is so underappreciated.
Yeah, you said it. Yep. He's my favorite in WWE right now, definitely. I think I'd probably put Penta a close number 2. Where's Valkyria from? Y'all know?
Ireland. Dublin, Ireland.
I knew it was Ireland or Scotland. Okay.
Yeah. So I had an idea for what could happen post WrestleMania.
Okay.
Since we all can safely assume that Jay is winning at WrestleMania. I think Gunther and Kaiser should team up and be in the tag team division and kind of like revive the tag division a bit, like work like reviving the tag division. I think they would do really good. Plus it would help Kaiser and Gunther both, like especially like Gunther just lost the title. Like I think working with Kaiser would do great.
No, I
I
think
don't know.
that's a good. I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
I also saw on Facebook people were being stupid. Oh, okay. Facebook IWC, I'm convinced, are filled with people who are dropped on their heads as infants. Because they have the most. There's like an entire page where like almost like all the admins and mods of that page have the worst takes ever.
Like what?
What's it called? I
Oh,
saw like recently. One of their latest posts was like, "Oh, Lyra Valkyria is like a terrible wrestler. She has like no connection to the crowd." I'm like,
mm-mm.
have you never watched a Lyra Valkyria entrance in your life? Like, she has connection to the crowd. Like,
Yeah,
she's
I like her.
actually over. Like, what?
Yeah.
She's a great wrestler. Like, what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I agree.
I do too.
They're like saying, "Oh, her mic skills aren't that good." She's usually never on the mic. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Man, I'm hungry. I gotta go make some popcorn or something. I'll be right back.
But see, them people think that because they just see her come up to that main roster. They wasn't really following her. I think a lot of those people on that site just strictly stick to Raw or SmackDown. Like, if you haven't been following this girl and seen what she does, then because there's no reason for them to even think that. Every time she comes out, you hear that crowd loud and clear. Facebook. I can't stand Twitter for the same reason. I wish NXT UK was still around. I think NXT is part of the main roster. Yeah, NXT UK did have some heavy hitters.
Yeah. I can't wait for what's it called? Ilya to come back.
Yeah,
I'd be so happy. I'm gonna pop for Ilya. He's just so good that I just want him back as soon as possible.
Who?
Ilya Dragunov.
Ah, yeah. Willie says it's not just Facebook. I can't stand Twitter for the same reason. We're on Twitter though. Just check us out. I'm on Twitter. Wolf's on Twitter. Switch is on Twitter. Just stick with us. Daniel says I wish NXT UK was still around. And Eric says I think NXT is part of the main roster now. Mm-hmm. And Willie says, yeah, if Lyra isn't over with the crowd, why is half of it chanting her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodriguez beat Staley to earn this opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship tonight.
Oh, I think all the wrestling has been pretty good so far.
It has.
Yes.
I think these international crowds kind of pump the wrestlers up. Be nice if the American crowds would do the same thing.
I was sitting there
Daniels,
thinking the same thing. I wonder how it's going to be when they come back because I don't think Cena has been in front of American crowd since he turned.
yeah,
I got you while you sitting there munching on your popcorn. Daniel Dixon says, I heard Britt Baker trying to get out of her AEW deal. What's your thoughts about her maybe jumping ship to WWE? I thought she had already got out of it.
I hadn't heard, but I mean, I'd love to have her in WWE. The more the merrier. They got a great women's division, and yeah. I mean, apparently she has some sort of attitude problem. That's what I read on the internet, at least. So maybe she can get that under control and be a valuable addition.
Oh, Bailey's here.
I didn't have any lunch today. All I did was watch music on YouTube, or listen to music on YouTube, and watch interrogation videos on YouTube. I spend a lot of time doing that. They're very interesting. I only watch the ones usually with teenagers because they think they're really smart and they're going to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They never do. They always fuck something up and get caught. I don't know. If anybody wants to watch those, it's a poster called "Explore with Us," and the guy has got a great voice. It may be an AI voice, I don't know, but it's a great voice. Whoever's doing it.
TikTok Live and X. And if you're not in the arena, you're looking up to $1 million in giveaways. They can certainly be able to party alongside. Available. I can get $1 million if I'll be in the arena. You think what? We're going to do it live. But we want to thank everybody. Can't wait for him to listen. Arrived in Glasgow about 8 o'clock.
Well, he says the good doctor can fix my teeth, if you know what I mean. I think I do. I think I do.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I like Britt, but she didn't look the same when she came back from that injury.
True, yeah. She was
Her
rough.
timing was all. It was a little rough looking.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
it's weird. I'll be honest. I don't know. Britt Baker.
Not sold on her, Wolf.
I don't know if she's good. Anymore. I think if she does go to WWE, she'll have to be in NXT. She has to be in NXT because she's not that good in AEW. She would be slaughtered in main roster.
Yeah.
Also,
No.
I saw a post of Soraya saying AEW, they don't need me and all that. I'm like, yes, you're right. We don't need you.
Don't be mean to her.
She can't wrestle. I'm sorry.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's bad. She's
No.
washed.
No. She's fine.
She is washed.
Mm-mm.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, she had
Disagree.
her time.
Disagree.
She had her career. She can go off and I don't know, be with whoever her partner is. If she has one, I don't know. I think she has one.
This Clash in Paris, is that a pay-per-view or what?
It is a pay-per-view.
In SummerSlam like the same week? Or what?
No, SummerSlam is in it's the beginning of August, whereas I think Clash in Paris is like maybe end of August
Yeah, it looked
or
like it was like
September.
August. I think it was like August 29th to 31st or something. I don't like SummerSlam being early August. It doesn't feel right. Mm. Oh my God.
Mm.
That was a hard slap on Belair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I'm going to see about that job tomorrow. And I always look on the website to see how they want people to present themselves, you know? And all the dudes on the website are clean shaved. So that's what I'm going to
Hey,
do, I think.
do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'll just grow it in, and they can't fire me over a mustache, right? So
Nope.
that's my plan. Jesus, Ripley, enough.
There's our general manager.
Willie says yes. I believe they are called premium live events now. Correct. And Daniel, that's cool. He says he's going to SummerSlam next year in Minnesota. That's awesome.
Minnesota. Okay.
And Eric, yeah, the old school SummerSlam was later in the summer. Yeah, it was usually the third or usually like the fourth Saturday or Sunday in August. Yeah, it for me. It was always like the first good thing that happened in the first week of school.
Yep, I was just about to say that was like my end of the summer finale right there. I know I'm gonna sit there and watch SummerSlam on pay-per-view because it was on Sunday. Then probably the next day we was going to school.
Mm-hmm.
They are really trying to. Is the US belt match been said any for WrestleMania?
No.
Okay, because right now I'm thinking, all right, you got Cena and
Right
Cody.
now, all we have regarding the US title, at least on Friday, we have LA Knight versus Braun Strowman.
Okay, yeah, he did win that match.
We're probably the way things have been going, it feels like they're kind of trying to tease LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso.
I only asked because it seems like
Or
all
they
the
could do
matches are
another
multiplayer matches.
Yeah, they could do multi-man. They could add in like Solo, Jacob, Strowman.
You gotta have Jacob at WrestleMania.
Apparently, they want to do Solo versus Jacob as a one-on-one match. Although the thing is, if they do that, I'm gonna be real. I would say Solo might need to win that because Solo needs more credibility. Yeah.
Because when they come out now, they don't even call them the Bloodline when they come out.
And Eric says the first SummerSlam was a Monday night in '88. Huh. Who was it? Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage versus somebody. Go to my Wrestling Almanac and Book of Facts. Never lets me down.
No, that's right.
Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage versus, beat Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant in the main event.
Yes. With Jesse Ventura as special guest referee.
Oh, cool. All right. Jesse is one of my... Jesus, stop it. One of my favorite wrestling personalities ever.
Who was that?
I'm going to go. I'll be right back. I'm going to try and remove myself. I hope I don't cut everything off. I'll be right back.
Oh, Adam Pearce is
Oh.
here.
I can't remove myself. I'll be right back.
I'm guessing they're gonna address Rhea.
Batista don't look like that no more. I have to go back and watch that ladder match between The Rock and Triple H because that's not a go-to match for me when I think ladder matches.
What is?
More so the Hardys, Dudleys, and the TLC matches that they had. But I forgot that The Rock and Triple H had a ladder match.
Oh yeah, that does exist.
So maybe that slip was on purpose.
Oh, New Day are challenging for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Okay, yeah, that's good. War Raiders versus New Day, I'm fine with that.
War Raiders versus New Day. That's gonna be a pre-show match.
No, I think it's gonna be an amazing match.
No, I said it's gonna be a good match, but they're gonna put that on like during the pre-show. I bet.
There is no pre-show. There's no
Not?
such.
Oh, okay.
No.
Big Jim.
Uh-oh. Oh. Gunther and Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that slap was crazy.
They are telling these people, if you're gonna slap me, you better make it look good. If
Oh
you're
my
gonna slap me,
god.
you better make it. He slapped the fire out of his.
Who?
What?
What?
You just missed the
So,
loudest
Asa,
slap Jimmy Uso has ever
ooh,
given.
like the
Uh,
glasses, bro.
Oh,
Jimmy
they're
basically
transitioned, so I was just outside, so they'll go back to normal in a minute.
Jimmy, what's it called? So next week we're getting Jimmy versus Gunther. Um, and then Gunther said, "Just try not to trip and fall like your brother." And then Jimmy slapped Gunther so hard, it was like so loud.
Yeah,
That
that
was
EO Sky
amazing.
slap on Bianca had nothing on what Jimmy just did to Gunther.
Yeah, exactly.
Willie says Jacob Sartorius is awesome. He might be in one of the main events this year. Who in the world is that? I don't know who that is. Oh, he said voice to text strikes again. We'll see. Daniel says, have a feeling we're getting this match at WrestleMania.
Uh,
Willie says that ladder match was pretty great. It was brutal. Big Jim's going to pay for that disrespect, said Willie. Who got slapped? Gunther?
Gunther got slapped by Jimmy.
Jimmy slapped fire out of his mouth.
Also, what's it called? Apparently, New Day intend to challenge for the tag titles at WrestleMania.
Cool.
So we are probably getting War Raiders versus New Day, which is good. Which is what needs to happen.
Mm-mm. Did you know dogs can't eat raisins?
No, I didn't know that.
Highly toxic. Cause kidney failure in dogs. So don't feed your dog raisins, people. I was just reading about that a minute ago. I had some raisins and I was going to see if I could give some to my dog. Nope.
I know mine. She probably mad at me right now. She's locked up behind her gate. So
What kind of dog?
she is a mutt.
I hear you.
She has everything in her. From we ain't got the test done on her. She has Chihuahua, and it's mostly Terrier, but everything from Husky, Chihuahua,
Wow.
Hound Dog, Coon Dog. I was like, it's over like 20 different things. When Florida had that hurricane back in October, they sent a lot of the pets up here from the shelter, so they had a place you can go and get any dog or any pet for $10, and they'll be
Wow, that's
chipped and
great.
fixed. So I've had her since Halloween.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, we got a German Shepherd. She's half German Shepherd and half some other Shepherd dog.
That was the first dog I ever had. It was a German Shepherd mixed with a Lab, and he was huge.
We got a girl, so she's not quite as big, but she's like 75 pounds for sure.
Yeah.
All I want is my rematch. Oh, now you want your rematch. We've been talking about it for weeks.
And you want a rematch? Well, you already waited 6 weeks, so you
And Eric saying, "Rest in peace, Bill Mercer from WCCW." I actually meant to bring that up, and I forgot. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, WCCW World Class Championship Wrestling. If you don't know, it used to be the Texas territory. It's where the Von Erichs did all their stuff.
Yep.
And Bill Mercer was a great announcer, one of the best ever.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's crazy. Yeah, my wife, when she came home, she was telling me somebody passed away. I was like, I hadn't heard nothing, so I was trying to look it up and find it. So it was Bill.
Yeah, and he's he's a character, I should say, in the Iron Claw. And if you're a wrestling fan, if you've not seen the Iron Claw yet, you gotta fix that. That movie is really good. There's a couple parts that are not great, but overall, that's a really great movie about the terrible luck of the Von Erich family.
Yeah, and from what JBL was saying, that movie they softened it up a little bit. It was like the tragedy was a whole lot worse of the stuff that they went through. But yeah, it was a good movie. It was a real good movie.
Yeah, they had like, let me see, how many was it? Damon, Karen, this one, 3. They had 4 brothers die in the movie. I'm not spoiling anything. This is real. This happened already.
Yeah, yeah.
4 brothers died in the movie, but in reality, I think 5 brothers died. They combined 2 into one character. I mean, a couple of them were from suicide, and one died when he was a little kid, and just awful, just terrible. And probably the most famous Von Erich is Kerry Von Erich. He was the Texas Tornado in the WWF.
If David wouldn't have passed, because David was a monster.
That's true. David would have been the biggest one, yeah.
But you know, I never knew that Kerry worked all those matches with one foot.
I didn't know that either. Mm-mm.
You think they're gonna end up being a triple threat match for that belt?
Yeah. So next week we got a rematch between Io and Rhea for the title, which will clearly end in either some kind of draw or double count out or disqualification stuff. I don't know.
You could be Intercontinental Champion tonight. Just think about it.
We've had 2 matches so far, right? And really, have we? Did I miss one? We had the Usos. And we had Lyra Valkyria.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We still got some more. We still got Dragon Lee versus Grande Americano, and
that is a Starbucks order. I think that's the joke. I just realized that is a Starbucks drink.
Yes,
I wouldn't know.
There's also the main event, Breaker versus Penta.
Do you have some baked apples in the microwave if I'm making cooked apples?
Willie says the depiction of Ric Flair in that movie is one of the worst things I've ever seen on a movie screen. I
wasn't gonna
agree.
go there. I wasn't gonna go there because we was giving it so much praise.
Well, that's what I meant by there are a couple parts that are not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wrestling in the movie is really good. Like, it's very authentic. But yeah, oh my God, that guy who played Ric Flair, fuck that guy. Like, I don't know what he was doing or trying to do or what. It was terrible.
Bless his heart.
Terrible. He didn't even do the woo right. He couldn't even get that right. He's like, woo, or something like that. Oh man, that was bad. But the rest of the movie is really good. If you haven't seen it, it's a very good movie. Zac Efron plays which Von Erich is he? Kevin Von Erich. Thank you. That was K-Fabulous. Kevin Von Erich, yeah.
Yeah, the dude that played Kevin, he did a good job playing him.
Hmm.
I didn't see Kevin in him, like as far as the look, but
Yeah, right.
everything else with him. Cause same thing with Carrie. I thought the guy that played Carrie could have been a little bit more muscular.
Bigger, yeah.
But as far as the acting part was lovely. Even the guy that played Fritz.
Yeah, he was good. And so a lot of people said the Von Erich family was cursed because back in the day, Fritz Von Erich played a Nazi wrestler. So a lot of people in Texas said that's why the family had so much tragedy, because he was a Nazi. I mean, a Nazi character. So I don't know about all that, but that's the urban legend, How long is the movie? I feel like it's right about 2 hours. And Willie says, I don't understand all the negativity towards Queen of the Ring. I love that movie. Yeah, we still got to see that.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to go to the movies to see it, but they're not even carrying it at the movie theater down the street from me, Cinema Cafe. So
Um,
I might have to wait till it comes out on Peacock and rent it.
wait, where are you, Switch, if I can ask?
I live in Richmond, Virginia. Well, really Chester. I'm in Chester, close to Hopewell.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we're right here, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Not too far at all.
Yeah, I told my brother, I was like, look, I'm gonna have to just go down there because we barely get indie shows up here, which I find crazy because back in the day there was so much wrestling here. They shut down the Richmond Coliseum, so if I want to go see a WWE match, I have to go to Hampton Coliseum. That's the closest that they'll come here now. They used to always come around my birthday, which is December 29th. But no more. No more.
Sorry. I hate to hear that. We're spoiled in North Carolina. We got wrestling all over the place.
We're supposed to be coming down there pretty soon to visit one of the guys that's in our company. He moved down there, so I told bro, look, y'all can go out to a club. I'm going to find me some wrestling.
There's an AML show this Saturday in Lexington, North Carolina, which is not too far from you as far as North Carolina goes. Yeah, we got AML, we got a Lucha Libre coming, we had the micro wrestlers come.
Y'all get everything.
There's even an all black wrestling league around us now. I have not been to it yet, but that's cool. I'd check it out. I tell you what else we got coming. This is not wrestling. It's it's almost wrestling. It's MMA, but the guys dress as knights. Like they're in armor and they have swords and they have fights in a ring. Yeah. We got to go see that. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. I don't know what it's called. Night MMA. I don't know. It is in Winston at the LJVM.
Okay. So next week, Rhea versus Io for the title. Bianca is special guest referee.
Yeah, Wolf right. It's going to end up being a triple threat because that's going to be crazy next week.
Yeah.
So we got one more week of international. I think next week is 3:00 for Raw. I
next
think
week is 3:00.
Willie said all black wrestling leagues. That sounds racist. Yo, I saw a clip of one joint. This is this rapper from back in the day, Lil Scrappy. He was at one of them, and I don't know if he was working it but he did take a power bomb. So But yeah,
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
El
Leave-
Grande.
leave-
I can't even roll the tongue right for that name. El Grande.
El Grande Americano.
That's a big ass coffee.
I don't even know what to say. You know, I tried to do a lot of research on this gentleman. Saw that little meat.
For a second, see what this food.
That is very nice.
Yeah, Daniel said reminds me when Hogan had a mask on. Yeah, definitely.
That gave us experience here. You know, that's it. Willis, I had a booster's note, so he was replaced in this match by El Grande Americana, who sends Dragon Lee out to the apron and then a big clothesline, says Dragon. I say, El Grande Americana looks very comfortable. People say, thank you. Like, maybe there's some inspiration Chad gave from El Grande Americana. This guy said, yes, he is. Yes, a lot of ratings have been stolen over the years.
Oh,
From Dragon Lee. Grande Americana has been wrestling underground half of the year. I can't learn anything about it. Never seen him before. So it's amazing that Chad Gable went on the back flipping where it be.
what's an Americano? What's in that?
Well, milk.
Milk? Is that it?
Uh,
Coffee and milk
I believe so, but I don't know for sure.
with ice?
And I have an iced Americano.
That was a joke. That was a joke. Milk with ice? Yeah, that was a joke. Willie says, "Ha! Hulk Hogan was never under a mask. I think you're mistaken. That was Mr. America. He took a lie detector test, and of course, was not Hulk Hogan." All right,
Oh man.
damn.
Ooh,
Well, this has been the best match of the night so far.
look at that.
Oh shit! Damn.
To show you why
Is that racist? They went from that match to a Goya black beans commercial? That feels racist to me.
I don't have commercials, so I wouldn't
Oh,
know.
I got commercials. Switch. Do you have commercials right now?
Yeah, it went straight to it. I didn't have it in the beginning, but now I'm getting them. But it did go to that big commercial.
Frijoles negros. That what is the what that can't be a coincidence. I don't
Timing.
know. Yeah, I think somebody maybe slipped up there. So Wolf, do you have commercials? No, you don't have
No.
commercials. That's right.
How Wolf ain't got commercials?
He's a pirate.
Yeah.
So I want to remind everybody out there, oh Lord, Daniel, that's gross. Willie said, "What did you think of the ending of Uncensored?" It was ridiculous. Yeah, we watched Uncensored last Thursday. It was a strap match between Hulk Hogan and Vader. And
Yep.
Hulk Hogan won somehow by dragging Ric Flair to all four corners, even though Flair wasn't in the match. So I enjoyed the show a lot, but that was a super dumb ending, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was a good show, except for the first two matches. I thought it was a real good show.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Nasty Boys and Harlem Heats match.
That got pretty stiff, you know?
Yeah,
They were really like wailing on each other and throwing each other into shit. I mean,
well, you know the Nasty Boys is into that.
yep. That's why they're two of my favorites. Yeah, they're tough. Tough dudes.
Flair stayed in
I
makeup
think
and
I
nails done for the
saw
rest of the
on
night.
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
that was funny.
I think I saw on Twitter one of the Nasty Boys being weird, being racist, pulling a
Oh,
Hogan,
oh, that's not good. It might
dropping
be.
hard R's.
Oh,
Yep.
might be Brian Knobs. He's one of Hogan's best friends.
Yeah, I think it was Brian Knobs.
He's also what?
I
Oh,
think it
the
was.
other one's dead. K Fabulous says.
Oh,
Huh?
Oh, Dylan is alive.
Yay!
Yeah,
yay!
Dylan.
We are happy.
He says he said just got finished. Daddy Dill is alive.
Good, good.
Oh man, that boy can make a dog laugh. I swear.
Well, good. I'm glad. Yeah, I think he's supposed to go home from the hospital tonight. Even I think so.
So
not
much
sure.
for same day surgery.
That's crazy.
One day, Americano, but he back. You don't know anything about El Grande Americano.
Oh, Willie says, what are we watching this week on Thursday? A WrestleMania, but I don't know which one. Not 4 because we just did that. Not 5 because we just did that. Not 10 because I know we've done 10. So I don't know. But a WrestleMania.
What are we talking about?
Oh shit! What we're watching Thursday on the retro watch along.
I see.
Yeah, we'll make the announcement like maybe today. Yeah, once I figure out what we're gonna watch. And Willie says, yeah, Brian Knobs has been very sick lately. Yeah. Hopefully we don't lose him. You know, that'd be sad.
Well, I'm gonna be so. Hold on. Is there like a limit on like the retro watch? Like, is there a year that you don't go? Like, because
Not really.
I would
mean-
selfishly suggest my favorite WrestleMania, which is 21.
21.
Yeah.
21.
Will you watch it with us if we do that?
If I have a way to,
Figure out a
yeah.
way. It might be on YouTube. They've been putting a lot of stuff on YouTube lately.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if you can come, we'll do 21.
Yeah.
I think I usually try and excuse me. I try and do nothing like
Because I think 21 had
Oof.
like so many good matches.
Mm.
They had Ray versus Eddie. They had that first Money in the Bank ladder match.
Undertaker versus Randy
Undertaker
Orton.
versus Randy. Kurt
Triple
Angle
H,
versus Shawn
Batista.
Michaels. Triple H versus Batista. Even like Cena versus JBL wasn't like the worst thing. The only like maybe bad matches was the Akabono versus Big Show sumo match. That sounds like
that sounds bad.
terrible. And then like Trish Stratus versus Christy Hem, which took like 5.5 minutes. That sounds like a long squash. Not even
Never
a
heard
long.
of her. Never heard of
Sounds
her.
like a squash.
Yeah, usually the I think the latest we've ever gone in the retro is like 1999 WCW.
I thought we did a
I
2000
see.
or 2000.
Maybe 2000. I think we did a 2000 WCW.
I would also suggest Mania.
Oh, he
13.
unmasked Dragon Lee.
Ah! Don't do that.
Oh, that was a great
Oh.
match.
Oh,
It was.
no.
Very good. So Brian Knobs, I looked it up. He's the racist nasty boy. unfortunately, was talking about New Jack and was being very racist. So that sucks. I didn't know about that. Willie says both of the Nasty Boys are alive. Google just told me Jerry Saggs is 60 years old. Okay. K Fabulous told me he was
Yeah,
dead.
I was about to say I didn't remember hearing about Sags passing.
Neither
I
did
know
I.
he
So,
hasn't been. I know he hasn't been rocking with Knobs too tough lately. Like they're not as close as they used to be.
yeah, I wonder why.
I have no idea. But yeah, this WrestleMania 21 card, it does look pretty good. But anytime you got HBK on there, it's gonna be good anyway.
Yeah, I mean, hell, with WWE doing these greatest WrestleMania matches, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if HBK and Kurt Angle was in that top 10 because that was a really good match. So yeah, honestly, oh man, tempting. Yes, Gunther has been on LFG before, and I think he's gonna be.
No, he's gonna be on Sunday. Punk was just on there 2 weeks ago, and Gunther's coming this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Well, those of you out there, what do you think? WrestleMania 21 on Thursday or something older? Tell me. If people want to do WrestleMania 21, we'll do WrestleMania 21.
What is I'm looking at WrestleMania 13 just because I want to see what else they did on that.
Yeah,
I
I
think
was
what else
looking
they
on.
did do.
I was trying to look on YouTube to see if they had WrestleMania 21 on there, but I'm not seeing it.
No.
I'll find a way. WrestleMania 13 had Undertaker versus Psycho Sid in a no DQ match. Owen Hart and the British Bulldog versus Mankind and Vader.
That's pretty good.
Triple H versus Goldust.
Four-way tag match. Rocky Maivia versus Sultan.
Yes. Four-way match was the Headbangers versus Doug Furnace and Phil LaFawn, the Godwins, and the New Blackjacks.
It's probably pretty good, actually.
Four-way elimination match. Yeah.
We had Ahmed Johnson and the Road Warriors versus Crush, Farouk, and Savio Vega. That's got to be one of Crush's final matches.
Yep.
That's a decent
In a
card.
Chicago street fight. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And Ahmed Johnson, I believe, got the Road Warriors gear going on that match. I think so. That's how I remember it anyway.
Yeah, that he didn't give back.
Thank you.
And Eric says, I wish YouTube had every episode of WCW Saturday Night. Me too. I love that show. I love watching those old ones. And Willie said, do you not have the Peacock? I do, but Wolf doesn't switch. Do you?
I have Peacock. I have Netflix. I have
Okay.
other tricks and trades. But for WCW Saturday Night, there is a guy on YouTube that has a whole playlist from like I want to say 88 to maybe 92, all in order. But I don't know the name off the top of my head. If I find it, Eric, I'll try to send it to you. But because I've been watching a lot of the old primetime WWF wrestling shows on there. I started from 87. I'm all the way up to 89 now.
Dang.
When I'm
Yeah, I've been
bored.
watching a lot of old stuff. I've been watching some of the first Raws from '93. I found somebody who had all the Halloween Havocs. He put them on Blu-ray, so I've been going through all those.
That Raw set that you just got, what year does it go up to?
Well, I got one set that's all '93, and then I got another set that's all '94.
Okay.
I bought two from him. Those were the only ones I saw that he had, but I bet he's on eBay, so I bet he has more, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But like they were both like $80, but you got to remember, you know, each one has 52 shows on it, you know, so
Yep.
that's not bad. That's not even $2 per episode, you know, so
I'm not gonna lie. I'm so looking forward to that match at WrestleMania.
yeah, I think that'll be a good one. Punk and McIntyre and Rollins. That should be good.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be Punk, Seth, and Roman.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
At
right.
WrestleMania
Punk,
will be
Seth, and
Punk,
Roman.
Seth, and Roman. Yes.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yes. Now the question is, who ends up winning at
I think
WrestleMania?
Punk needs to win.
Okay, does Punk win with Swerve from the Wise Man?
Could be.
I feel like they've made it too obvious, but I don't know. WWE is still a little obvious sometimes. So I don't know. It could. I'll give it 50-50. I can't decide one way or the other. That
I don't know if Punk's gonna win.
that commercial for the Navy or whatever that was I saw somebody today say something terrible. They said they're talking about that new live action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They said I haven't seen anything self implode this badly since that Titan submarine. Pretty funny.
Honestly, I don't know. I am kind of suspicious. I gotta like part of me like wants to see this like live action Snow White just to see if people like if it's actually as bad as people claim or if it's just internet trolls being stupid or political internet trolls being dumb.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key interested too, yo.
Yeah,
I
because
saw
like
some,
these kind of because I've seen like a lot of people like for example talk bad about like the Batman movie and I thought the Batman movie was great. In fact, like it wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was good. It was a good movie as well.
I haven't
Like
seen that one yet. I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting it exists.
Which Batman movie?
Yeah, I think you're talking about the new one, The
the new
Batman,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. I don't know if I see Punk winning at Mania. I could see Seth winning. I feel like it makes sense for Seth to win, but maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but I'm gonna guess Roman wins actually.
That's what I was about to say because I mean he did take the
Ow.
loss. He did take the loss last year,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it would probably make sense for Seth to win, but I don't know. Part of me thinks they're gonna choose Roman to win. Honestly, I would say there's no wrong winner for that triple threat. Like any of them works.
oh shit, this must be what you was talking about, Wolf.
Yeah.
Eric says the winner needs a title shot. I feel like excuse me, Punk's gonna win and carry the trajectory through to SummerSlam and get a title like Wolf predicted that he'll win at SummerSlam. Can you go on your Twitch?
Mhm.
There's a couple people have been posting some stuff and just get them off. Some spam. Just ban them.
This triple threat is crazy. It's a babyface match.
I feel like that'll main event one of the nights of WrestleMania, yeah?
I was wondering about that, being that Punk has not had a main event WrestleMania.
Yeah. But they'll probably do a women's match as one and then the Cody and Cena as another, I'm sure, you know. I don't know. Triple H didn't seem to book the women as well as Vince did, you know, Vince and Triple H, I should say.
Yeah.
So that.
Well, Punk can have his main event next year. I think he would rather be fighting for the title anyway at WrestleMania in the main event.
Yeah. Punk's been using that just for men. I see his hair.
People online were comparing his hairstyle to Vince McMahon's, saying you become what you paid to be.
Switch is with us today.
Yeah, that hair is looking real sharp today, Punk.
K Fabulous said hi.
Hey, Mama K.
She doesn't do WWE stuff except the pay-per-views. Excuse me, the premium live events.
Ripley, come here, baby. You're just outside. Come here. Come on.
I'm gonna get some coffee. It's just you for a second, Switch.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
To do was win the elimination chamber. But because the more things change, the more things stay the same. I work with children.
Ah,
Undisputed
he just said he works with children. Yeah.
It's Seth Rollins.
Is that his thing now?
So, yo, for y'all that's on my channel right now, make sure that y'all go on YouTube, X, or Twitter. Make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe to No Bones About Wrestling. One of the greatest podcasts out right now. I'm telling y'all. I love them. They're like fam. They do the daggone thing. Then you got my boy Wolf. He has the Wolf Den on YouTube, the Wolf Den podcast. Make sure y'all go like and follow him. Make sure we support each other on here. All right, y'all?
Thank you, Switch.
I wish there was another person here, but he had some things he had to go through today, man. He is so hilarious. Dylan,
Yeah.
hope he gets
Wrestling
better,
the
but
pod.
there you go, Wrestling the Pod. Couldn't remember his, but make sure y'all go like and follow and subscribe to him too, man. All of them doing great things with this stuff, man, and it's
Oh, thank
nothing
you.
but fun and love.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah, Switch, you want to join us for Dynamite on Wednesday too?
Sure will.
Awesome.
We're gonna have ourselves an old-fashioned contract signing.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen so many good promos on a wrestling show on one at one time.
Yeah, they've been good. Punk's always good though, you know.
Yeah, but the crowd just helps it too, man. America, we got to get with it.
That's for sure. Yeah, people go to WWE shows, and unless it's like an entrance, they're pretty quiet.
So Seth, Roman, fuel up the check since you couldn't grace us here.
Eric says, "Is Raw going fast?" Yeah, going pretty fast for me. We're at just about 2 hours. We got one match left,
Yep.
so they'll be going over 2 hours this week. Last week's was right about 2 hours. Penta's getting a shot at the Intercontinental title.
Awesome.
So we'll see. Yeah, Penta's still undefeated in one-on-one matches. We'll see if that continues today.
Ooh, what if he gets it and then they bring Ray in to try and get it from him?
Ray's gonna be on SmackDown. Shut up with your brother.
See, I was thinking the same thing too. Okay, I remember that he was gonna be on SmackDown.
That would be great. I mean, like I said, I think they should be on the same show, but looks like they're not. That's not what they're doing.
I don't mind them being separate right now, as long as eventually they do bring them together. Because I think the tag team division, it's not weak, but it's not strong either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think they could have really added something to it, because I like the War Raiders, but they don't give me nothing. Maybe because I don't see them enough.
Yeah. I mean, they're good in the ring, but
yes,
there's no, I don't know, there's no connection like we were talking about earlier or something like that. It's not like the War Raiders are like anybody's favorite team or anything, you know?
Yep.
Not that I've ever heard of.
I like seeing them
said
wrestle.
Triple H.
It's just personality. I love seeing them wrestle because Big Boy can go in that ring.
Yeah.
He can go. But just making me care about them, they're not doing that yet.
Yeah. Maybe they will. You know, it's never too late. Logan Paul.
Hold on. Is he even booked for a match for WrestleMania?
No, but, you know, they were looking at Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. Yeah, there you go, right there. I think that's what they're doing. He better not hurt AJ Styles, I swear.
Man, don't get me started.
No, he's just, I mean, he hasn't hurt anybody. He's just an amateur, really, you know?
Yeah, you're going to have to go back and watch that slap, Asa.
I will.
So they're going to do another face-to-face.
For the third week in a row. See how that one goes. I don't know. Maybe it won't be a triple threat. I don't know. I feel like it will. I feel like it will be still.
What, the women's on?
The women's, yeah.
Yeah, with Bianca being a special guest referee next week, something funky is going to happen to where it's going to have to just be a triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
So who you going to leave off? Rhea or Bianca? You can't leave both of them off of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Not this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 matches?
Mm-hmm.
But
She's good. Yes.
Yeah, I know she's good. Finally,
Have you heard about Scott Steiner's son at the Performance Center now?
I have. Yeah, that's cool. I'm sure he's good. I don't know who gave a thumbs up, but there it is. It was. Now I'm sure he's going to be good. You know, if Braun Breaker is any indication, and if Scott Steiner is any indication, he's going to be great. You know. And Willie says Logan Paul has such a punchable face. Yeah, I'd pay like $500 to just give him a good punch in the jaw.
Man, he's had that before he got into WWE.
Yeah, that's true.
0.
And Eric says Braun Breaker will turn heel next week. He'd be a good one. I mean, it makes sense. He seems like a heel.
I was just about to say, is he like not a heel right now?
I don't know. I feel like he's kind of a tweener right
In between,
now. I feel like he will be a heel. Yeah, like Eric says. You want to go to Saudi Arabia and go see Crown Jewel?
Crown Jewel. Well, we got to cover up the ladies.
I'm back.
Well, see, I can, I mean, you can come from both sides on Crown Jewel, but I think, it's good to have the women even wrestle over there,
Yeah.
because
Oh, wait, did they announce Crown Jewel or something?
Yeah.
They just did. I didn't catch the date on it, but they did just announce it.
Yeah, I didn't see
American
it.
made.
But I mean, I think it's good to have the women wrestle over there, just so the women can do something over there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I mean, whether they got to cover up or not, I think it's a good thing. And maybe one day we get to where the women don't cover up. I don't know.
Well, next week in London, what's it called? Cody and Cena face to face one more time.
One more time, bro. So, do you think we'll end up getting The Rock back before WrestleMania in one of their segments?
Definitely.
I feel like they might have to pivot to that now. You can't do just 3 weeks of them coming out talking.
Yeah, like the thing is, this week they didn't mention Rock at all again.
Again.
At this rate, I say no. I don't think Rock shows up.
I mean, honestly, I don't feel. I mean, with the way that they've been doing it, the way Cena's been doing his promo, they don't really need it right now. They don't really need The Rock right now.
Yeah, and I'll be honest,
would
people
add
are
something,
like, talking about like, for like they can do Roman versus Rock, next year Mania. No, just no, unless Rock is retiring for good next year. No. Because I'm sorry, like it's too late. Rock can't be trusted to be ready when we can give him that dream match that everyone wants.
Willie said, "I think the women look great in those skin tight bodysuits." Talking about Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
And Eric said he meant, I'm sorry, not Braun Breaker. He meant Bianca Belair will turn heel.
I'm not too sure about that with Naomi turning heel already,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, because like right now it feels like with this whole thing, it feels like they're trying to make Rhea out to be the heel, kind of, but also I don't know, could be Bianca.
Yeah, I agree with you. If it does feel like Rhea's doing more heelish things.
Yeah. I mean, Bianca got into like a little Twitter feud with Jade, so I don't know, maybe Bianca does turn heel, but maybe after WrestleMania Bianca turns heel.
Here comes the man.
Why is this pyro in a cubby?
Yo, that's my dude right there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's a good question.
He's scintillating.
I would love for him to win, but I don't know.
I would too.
That'd be awesome.
I would too.
Just give it to him. He's so over. Just give him the damn belt.
Who has it?
Braun Breaker. Probably.
They gotta have
not
Penta
losing
shirts.
They do have Penta shirts.
They got
think.
Penta shirts. That might end up being the first one that I get, Asa, because Penta is my guy.
You got 25% off today. If I weren't broke, I would get a Penta shirt.
I mean, today I had a job interview, so
Hey,
I get that. I don't know. I might consider getting something like a Penta mask or something.
Was it today or what?
It was today, yes.
Nice. I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
A pretty nice place.
Yeah. Doing what?
It's a law firm, litigation law firm, legal secretary like role.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've done something like that before. I enjoyed it, but my boss was an insane person, so I ended up quitting. Like I went home one time, there was a flood in North Carolina, and I did all my work. I clocked out. I told everybody I was leaving and I'd be right back, and to put sandbags in front of my door. Uh, and then I came back and he acted like a fucking asshole about it. And yeah, so I quit. I don't have a lot of patience for people acting like fucking assholes to me. Like not at all.
I feel you.
Yeah, at work
That's
or
why.
elsewhere,
Yeah,
I don't put up with that kind of thing.
I did childcare for 15 years. I was a preschool teacher, pre-K teacher, counselor, and once COVID hit, I was over it because this new generation of kids, I've been and went upside one of their heads. So I was like, you know what?
I know,
It's time
dude.
for me to work for myself. So ever since COVID, me and my brother opened up our own production company and been
Nice,
working for ourselves ever since, man.
nice. Yeah, I was actually I got one degree. I went back to get another degree to be a teacher. And like you said, man, these kids today, I don't know.
It's
I
not the
don't know.
same, man.
No,
I
it's not.
started I started when I was 15 years old. I'm 40 now. And I started working with kids when I was 15 years old at a daycare. And just from that time till COVID had hit,
Yeah,
just the difference is like the parents nowadays, they're worried more so about being friends to these kids than
right,
being
right.
parents.
Yep. They don't set the right boundaries.
No, sir.
Yeah. No, I hear you, man. That's why I quit that too. I
Sometimes I miss
have
it
no
though.
trouble
Sometimes I
quitting
miss the
things.
kids, but I go back and think about it.
I hear you. You got to, well, they say you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So
That's right.
that's advice I try to go by. If something's not right, get out of it. If you
Yep.
can, get out of it. So, Nelson Kelso, what's up, fellas? Here, how's Raw been so far? It's been really good.
It's been great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's been a
Yes,
very
it
good
has.
episode.
This is the match I've been waiting for to see my guy Penta.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was kind of upset that what's the guy's name that used to be over there with Penta and AEW? They used to walk him out.
Oh, Alex Abrahantes.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of still wanted him to be his hype man, but I like seeing Penta come out by himself.
And Abrahantes has like disappeared now.
No,
No, he
actually,
comes
Oh,
out
I'm
with
sorry. He
Commander
comes out with
comes
Commander.
out
Okay,
with
fabulous.
Commander and
Keeping me straight.
sometimes Hologram. Yeah.
and Hologram.
Sorry.
Cardigram.
I love Hologram. As everyone knows by now, I'm sure.
Has all the skills. That's why he's our Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, that'll hurt your calves against those ropes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what ended Rick Martel's career.
Yep.
That's enough. Hey, we figure out what.
The hell is Braun Breaker thinking? Anything
Wrestling Twitter.
Oh,
We had some support.
here come the Judgment Day. Wow.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Y'all don't know if Malachi Black had a no compete clause, did it?
He does not.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
think.
He
not
will
sure if-
be on SmackDown after WrestleMania.
That's your prediction?
No, that is reported.
Oh, okay.
Wolf's usually right about stuff, you know.
People also been speculating that he might show up on the April 25th edition of SmackDown, which I think might be like the SmackDown after WrestleMania. But
It
I
is.
don't-
Yeah.
It is. Twisted iced tea.
From Copperfit, our technology designed for compression support of your lower back and floor like you've never seen.
Take her.
Yeah, why is that on his answer?
Surface area of your muscle. Orthopedic is
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Dylan's okay. That's good.
Yeah, I am too.
He had a what's it called? A catheter?
Do you want us to tell him?
Oh, I don't know. I told him he had a heart thing that they did. I already told people. It's too late.
Catheterization.
Catheterization is what he had. So
$70. Shows you all your expenses in one place, and it can even help you
so he's doing well. Good.
worry about your circuit. You can get the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
Mhm.
I saw a confession today, a crime confession. It was a woman who was going out with a man who was a woman, and they broke up because the man who was a woman started dating another man who was a woman, and then the woman started dating a man who was a woman. And anyways, the woman killed the woman and her girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know. They killed the other man who was a woman. It was a very confusing. And
What? I
fucked
was just about to say.
up.
All twisted up. Good God.
Yeah, it was and they all lived together too. It was an interesting story, I'll tell you that. But yeah, they chopped him up and like hid the head in a soup pot and threw his bones all in the woods and shit. And
Where was this at?
threw his arms away. I didn't catch where it was. In America. In America. Threw his arms away and threw his legs away. People are
That's
fucking
wild.
crazy, man. People
Yes.
crazy. I like to watch that stuff. Willie said no compete clauses are actually illegal now. Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Oh, Kay says I did. So
Like we've talked about it a bunch.
I told you I don't listen when you just say that stuff. I have other
He
things I'm doing.
forgore.
Session we talked about.
Daniel said didn't
Listen
miss
to
much
that
about McDonald's.
crowd. Lord.
Yeah, the crowd's awesome.
Willie says sounds like you were watching Jerry Springer. I thought he was off the air and dead now. He is.
that,
Yeah,
was,
he's dead.
that was some Jerry Springer stuff right there. It's on the killing.
It was wild. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they out there. DQ to protect Penta.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right. Get him.
Oh, You know, I don't know if Asa is song, but I liked Corbin and Breaker when they was tagged in NXT. Mhm. Slow down, y'all. Slow down.
I've never seen that. Don't believe you.
Put that belt back.
Ooh.
Oh,
Mm.
had a lot of lucha libre tonight. I enjoyed it. Or today, or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is.
Oh, Pat is stupid.
Eric, yeah, I hope there's no DQ in this match. Yeah, but I don't think we can. We'll see.
Man, the things that Breaker can do, good gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Breaker's amazing. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be so easy for Braun Breaker to like transition from
Oh, god
Intercontinental
damn it.
Champion to World Champion. Like this guy's easily gonna be World
Yeah,
Champion.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
I wonder how long JD gonna be out for.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. I don't know. And Johnny says Breaker can have a better career than his father and uncle. Better than his father for sure, but his uncle, I don't know. We'll see. He could. What do you think is going to be the IC title match for at Mania? I think these four who are in the ring. Wolf said that earlier, but yeah, these guys who are in the ring right now, it's going to be the title match.
So 4-way for the IC champ.
I think so. Yeah, that's the way it looks to me.
It's all right. Yesterday, continued to reestablish its dominance in Monday Night Raw. It looks like they're on the same page again, which that is not good for the rest of the locker room.
All right, and that's it. Pretty good Raw.
Paul Levesque.
Well, here, let's do the thing. Best match, worst match, rating out of 5 bones. Switch, you're the new guy. You can go first.
So, oh man, this is going to be a tough one because Chad's match won't no slouch. You know what?
Mm.
Being that this one ended in a DQ, I'm gonna give best match of the night to Chad and Dragon. I'm gonna give that one. I'm actually gonna give that 5 bones. I
Wow,
saw no flaws in that match.
it's a great match.
Chad is so underappreciated. Another one, and this
Yeah.
might just be because he's so small, but he can go in the ring. He's entertaining. That's all I ask for my wrestlers. But yeah, and as far as worst match, of course, it's going to be the tag match for me.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Really?
See
Yeah,
that. And what about the whole show? What do you rate it?
the whole show, I give it 4 bones. 4
All right.
bones on the whole.
Wolf, what do you have to say?
I think I agree on best match being Dragon Lee and Chad Gable. What is clearly Chad Gable. Worst match I'm going to disagree on. I don't think it was a tag match at all. I think I'm gonna say Lyra and Raquel was the worst match. Or rather the least good match. Because it was like okay, but not much to it. And then yeah, I would say 4 bones out of 5, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna agree with Wolf. Best match, El Grande Americano over Dragon Lee. Worst match, or at least the least good match, Lyra Valkyria over Raquel Rodriguez. Rating for the show, I'm gonna do 4.5 bones out of 5. I thought it was a very good episode of Raw. Good promos, good matches. The promos weren't like half an hour either, so
Very
I thought it
good
was a
promos.
great episode. Yeah. Well, here I'm gonna let you guys switch. Hype what you got going on.
Yep. Y'all can catch me on YouTube at ETW Everything Wrestling, where we talk everything wrestling. I'm probably gonna try to come up with a game show or something for that, just to add a little something different. But we'll also be doing watch-alongs and reviews. Once again, I want to give a shout out to Asa Wolf, Mama K, for allowing me to be part of this. Like I said, I love y'all. I love what y'all do. And it's so refreshing to see a wife and a husband doing something together. And Mama K is she is what she is. She's fabulous. but that's what I got going on, man. Thanks again for having me, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and we're gonna see Switch. He's gonna join us for Dynamite and hopefully more stuff in the future too. So
yes, sir.
You're welcome back anytime. Anytime you want to do a watch along, you're welcome.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Wolf, tell the nice people what you got going on.
I've got don't got much going on.
You do. You start a podcast.
Well, yeah, it's more of a flexible do whenever I'm available schedule. I could probably do it sometime this week, depending on when I'm available. I still haven't really planned it out, so we're figuring it out. And I'll probably be doing some gaming on my Twitch soon. Probably do some 2K and wrap up some 2K24 universe mode stuff. I do have an entire pay-per-view card made, and so yeah, I'll be live sometime on twitch.tv/wolferis_YT, capital W, capital Y, and capital T. Tomorrow I'll be with Asa on WWE Weekly. And then I'll figure out which shows I can be on. Probably not many, because it is last week of fasting month. So I'm gonna be eating a lot of times, and I'll be out praying, and so, but probably around April 1st. I like next week ideally next week I'll be back. I mean, if I get the job that I interviewed for today, maybe I'll figure out the schedule then, but yeah, I'll be here for Dynasty. I'll be available for Dynasty rather.
All right.
And
Yeah, everybody like and subscribe to Wolf's podcast, the Wolf Den
Yes.
podcast. So that way when he does do an episode, you will know.
yes,
And same
Please
for
do that.
Switch. Yeah, like and subscribe. And same for us. Like and subscribe. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. K Fabulous, her Twitch. We broadcast on there. TikTok and X are different material. I don't put the same thing on both. So check both out if you would like. I'm gonna go down real quick the schedule for this week. Tomorrow, Wolf and I, 6 o'clock, WWE Weekly. Wednesday, K Fabulous and I, 6 o'clock, AEW Weekly. It has moved to Wednesdays at 6. And then 7:55, Dynamite Watch Along. Thursday at 7:50, we will be watching a classic WrestleMania. And then we'll just go from there. That's enough. And then we'll put out a schedule very soon, like today or tomorrow. Look for that on X. And yeah, Wolf, thank you as always for being here. Switch, thank you very much for being here. It's great to finally hook up and do this,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Y'all enjoy y'all night.
yeah, man.
I got more work to go do. Video shoot.
I hear you. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Remember, use your turn signals. Be nice to people.